Hi, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. It's Monday, which means another staking rewards update video. This is for week 47. So it's the 25th of November today. And before we jump into the figures, just really want to make you aware of a Navcoin. So it's undergoing a huge pump this morning. Currently, as I'm recording this, I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but currently as I'm recording this, it's about 26,000 Satoshis on Binance and only about 16,000 Satoshis on Metrix. So there's a really big arbitrage opportunity selling on Binance and then buying back on Metrix at the moment. Unfortunately, you can't deposit into Binance. Deposits and withdrawals for Navcoin are currently down for Binance, which probably accounts for that big disparity. But as we sat here at the moment, as I'm recording this, it's up about 140% today. So not financial advice, obviously, but if you have a Navcoin that's sat on Binance, might be a good opportunity for arbitrage between Binance and Metrix or one of the other exchanges, or indeed just selling and buying back once this massive pump is over. Anyway, let's jump straight in and have a look at the figures for the last week. Nothing really to report in terms of technical issues or anything like that. It seems to be a pretty solid week. So starting with Navcoin, 6 Nav worth 47 cents, 0.188 Neo Gas worth 19 cents. We received our SmartCash Smartrewards payout. Now this only comes in once a month, so it comes in normally somewhere around the sort of 24th, something like that. So that came in this last week. Basically, if you hold, I think it's if you hold more than 1,000 SmartCash in an address and that address has not had any outgoing transactions in the previous month, you are eligible for this Smart Rewards. You don't have to have an open wallet or anything like that, just is kind of airdropped into your wallet. So we received that this last week, 495 SmartCash worth $1.23. Disappointingly, nothing for Metrix this last week. Excuse me. And now we've been receiving pretty regular stakes, at least 1 or 2 a week for the last sort of month or two, but nothing this week. Now the nice thing about Metrix though is the longer between stakes, the larger the stake that comes in generally. So hopefully in the next week or so when they start back out, we'll have some decent rewards for Metrix, but nothing this week. PIVX has had a fantastic week. So 4 different stakes, you get 2 coins per stake, so 8 coins worth $1.72. Really good week for PIVX. 156.6 Helix worth 33 cents. 213.75 Vulcano worth 16 cents. 16.4 Bulwark worth 34 cents. And finally Icon, 10.34 Icon worth $1.32. Now the issues that I talked about with Icon on the network in the previous kind of week have all been kind of ironed out, so there's no kind of issues now any longer on the network. Basically the network seemed to have kind of froze. There weren't blocks being created as quickly as they should have been, and I did have a look into it this last week, and basically the PREPs that you actually vote for, delegate to, doesn't influence the amount of stakes you get. So it's not like some perform better than the others. So as long as you are delegated to a reasonable kind of PREPs that are not doing anything kind of dodgy, as long as they're adhering to what PREPs have to do, you will receive your weekly stakes, and it doesn't matter which of the PREPs you vote for, you will be receiving stakes at the same rate. So 10.34 worth $1.32. So it's a grand total this week of $5.76. If we jump over to the graph, you can see up a little bit on the last 3 weeks. We had this little kind of run here, which was quite nice. We've had 3 kind of porous weeks and a little bit of an increase. Now, obviously, that's been helped by our Smart Rewards payout. But conversely, we haven't received anything from Metrix. Normally getting $1 or so from Metrix, so they probably cancel each other out. So it's been a reasonable week. The other thing to mention is obviously the prices continue to drop throughout this last week. So stakes which we received at the beginning of this last week worth more in dollar terms than ones received at the end. So the price has affected this. This would be a bit higher if the price was where it was last week. We've seen a big pullback in price Bitcoin and across the kind of crypto markets. I think Bitcoin currently trading about 69.50, something like that. So under the 7,000 mark. It was down substantially lower than that, I think, overnight, but it's recovered a little bit this morning. But that's it for this week. Just a very quick update, as I mentioned. If you do see this video quickly, there may still be a good opportunity on Navcoin. I did tweet about this an hour or 2 ago. If you want to follow me on Twitter, cryptodaveuk, basically I do use Twitter not just to announce videos and stuff like that, but if there are trading opportunities or anything like that that I see, I tend to throw a quick tweet out, and I'm going to try and do a little bit more on that, particularly with some of these kind of smaller cap coins where you might not be taking notice of the prices kind of every day. So if there are nice spikes up in which you can take advantage of, I will tweet those out. So consider subscribing to me on Twitter. Anyway, if you can give me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. It really helps the visibility of the channel. Let me know any comments below. It's always nice to hear from you. I do try and reply to those as quickly as possible. So send me any comments or questions in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer those. But thanks very much for watching. As always, have a great day, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.